Hey guys! So after my last video, which was like my update video, a lot of you wanted to see how my diet has changed from before to what it looks like now. So I filmed a what I eat in a day video for you guys with my updated diet routine. It's not really a routine, it's just like how I ate on this particular day. But this was my lower carb day, so like I told you guys, I do 3 low carb days followed by 1 high carb day, so that's my carb cycling aspect of my diet. If you want to know more about that, you can go back and watch my last video, which was my diet update video. I will make sure that I link it here and then I have it linked below for you guys. So this particular day, I was at 100 grams of carbs, 170 grams of protein, and 35 grams of fat. I do want to stress that I don't count non-starchy vegetables at all. So I don't count the protein or the carbs from them, and there's usually very, very little fat. So things like broccoli, green beans, cauliflower, those do not count at all. So the 100 grams of carbs is simply starchy carbs around my workout. So the setup of this video is a little bit different than the other what I eat in a day because I wanted to make sure that it was very clear and have a really good intro for you guys. If you like this style of what I eat in a day, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, make sure you click right here and subscribe. And I hope you guys enjoy the video. So if you guys have been watching my channel for any length of time, you know that I love to start my day with tea. This is just the Bigelow pumpkin spice tea. I make sure I buy it up in the fall because it is seasonal, and when it goes out of season, I am a sad person. So I buy a few boxes every year. And I have with my tea my oats and egg whites. Now this seems probably like a very bizarre breakfast, but trust me, it tastes better than it looks. So I weigh out 40 grams of just regular rolled oats. I put about a cup of water in there, and it seems like a lot of water, but there's a lot of additives in here, so you will see why I put so much water in there. Pop it in the microwave for 2 minutes. After 2 minutes, you take it out of the microwave and give it a good stir. And you can see how much water is still in there. I like it pretty soupy. Pop it back in the microwave for another 2 minutes. And then once it's done, you get to put the fun stuff in. So we have some stevia extract. I just put a little bit because I don't like it too sweet. And I also put a good bit of cinnamon in there. It's probably close to a teaspoon. Mix that all up. And then in goes our protein source. So the reason that I'm pouring and stopping and pouring and stopping here is because I am measuring it out in grams. I do 4 servings of egg whites in my oats, which is about 140 grams and is equal to 20 grams of protein. Stir that in really well, and back in the microwave it goes for a minute and a half. And it comes out looking like this weird muffin thing, but you stir it up and it's really good. You could eat it like as is out of the microwave, but I like to stir it up and toss some almond or cashew milk on there. It also kind of helps to cool it down because that stuff gets hot. This is the Almond Breeze cashew almond milk. Make sure you get unsweetened because the sweetened kind has a bunch of sugar in there. But this is my pre-workout meal. After this, I'm off to the gym. On this particular day, I think it was bench day. So I come back and I want fast digesting carbs. So white rice is pretty quick digesting, and this stuff is awesome because it's right out of the freezer. You just pop it in the microwave. It's the Trader Joe's white rice. That's the macros on it. And half of the bag is a serving, so I do a serving with a little mini confetti meatloaf that's made with extra lean ground turkey and some broccoli. I have the recipe for the confetti meatloaf on my YouTube channel, so go check that out. It's really good. My next meal is probably my favorite. It is my sweet potato hash browns with chicken, and I usually use my Cuisinart food processor to shred up my potatoes, but I wanted to show you guys, if you don't have a food processor, that you can still make this meal. I put a small bowl upside down inside a large bowl so it gives me something to grate on, and then I just grate my potato. For this meal, I used 150 grams of potato, and I'm pretty good at eyeballing just about how much I need. So you can shred until you have enough, you weigh it out, and that's about what 150 grams looks like. It's about 30 grams of carbs. It's a pretty good portion. And then I take a cookie sheet and I put some parchment on there, spray it with coconut oil, and I lay my potato in a very thin layer on top of the parchment paper. This is kind of like a combo between waffle fries and hash browns after they're baked. It's so good. So I spread out all the potatoes and then I give it another spray with coconut oil, just because if you don't, they kind of burn, and this helps them get nice and crispy. And I pop them in the oven at 350. I set mine for about a half an hour, and that's about perfect for me, but I like them really crisp on the outside. If you like them a little softer, about 20 minutes will do, and it depends on your oven. So just keep an eye on them, especially if it's the first time you're making them. That's what they look like after about 30 minutes. They're nice and brown on the outside. And then with that, I'm having some chicken. So in the beginning of the week, I prep a bunch of chicken breasts. These look really small because they're the natural chicken, but I just keep them in the fridge so that they're really easy to grab, and I have a quick protein source. I shred up about 4 ounces, which I'm weighing on my food scale. And the rest just go back in the fridge for when I need them again. Then I put my potatoes next to it, and they look amazing. Put some pink Himalayan sea salt on there. And then of course you have to have a little bit of reduced sugar ketchup with them. And there's the macros on the screen for you guys. My next meal and my 5th meal, so this is meal 4 and 5. I had the same thing, just some organic green beans with 4 ounces of chicken. I know it's boring, but I didn't want to show you guys twice, so I just filmed it once, but I did eat it twice. I cook up a bunch of green beans in the beginning of the week also, so that they're there and easy to grab. And I don't track my veggies, so that's the macros for that meal. Just chicken. My next meal is my favorite, and it's amazing. It is my peanut butter protein ice cream. So I take a serving of whey protein powder, a little bit of almond milk, and mix that up. To that I add a serving of natural peanut butter and whisk it all together. That's what it looks like when it's all whisked right before it goes into the freezer. And then every hour I give it a stir until I'm ready to eat it, or until it becomes this consistency. And that's kind of like my dessert and my last meal of the night. It's so good. You guys have to try it and let me know how you like it. So there's what I eat in a day. Let me know if you guys like this video and if you try out any of the recipes. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.